So 1 point between the two after that 2-2 draw, as mentioned, and now 7 games left. Many saying that Liverpool have the harder run in. I think it's unanimously thought there. But are there some dropped points still to go from both sides? What's your pick here, Jules, on what you see? Who's going to go all the way and do this?
As much as I would love them both, yeah, I mean, I would love them to go 7 out of 7. You know, both of them. I would love another Premier League season with a 1 point in between them two, like the 98, 97 points of 2 years ago. I don't think both can do it. I think maybe one of them two, but I think some points will be dropped. We've seen City at times against the smaller team, against the really, really low block, against really aggressive teams, like at Crystal Palace the other day with that 0-0 draw, for example, where they struggled to break them down. They created the chances sometimes, and the finish was the problem, or sometimes didn't create enough, and that was also an issue. I mean, I know I said it all the time, but 4 games in the Premier League this season where they didn't score a single goal. Liverpool only 1, for example. So I think maybe that could be a problem for City. On paper, they've got an easier run of fixture, of course, because Liverpool still have the Liverpool derby. They have to play United. They will have to play Spurs, albeit that's at home. But still, you know, Spurs' form at the moment is incredible. So that's not a given. I think they both have Aston Villa. There's West Ham as well for West Ham away and Wolves away for City too. So they're not easy games. I don't think both of them will do 7 out of 7. I think some points will be dropped. I said Liverpool will win, so I have to stick with Liverpool. Although right now you would rather be in the City position than in the Liverpool position.
Jules going for Liverpool here. Frank, what about you?
Well, it's going to be, it depends first on the what's going to happen on Saturday and the FA Cup semi-final first. Then what's going to happen in the Champions League for both of the teams. And you know what? Because sometimes you have to go into details and believe in your destiny. The last game of Manchester City is against Aston Villa. The coach of Aston Villa is Steven G. And so you never know what can happen. And because it's always in the last breath of the Premier League that we have, you know, a decision, I would say that I would go with Liverpool at the last game because Aston Villa is going to win against Manchester City.
A little bit of cheeky foul play there. Suggestions by Frank, was that Shaka?
Oh, I am not leaning into what Frank said, whatever it is he was suggesting there. Listen, City are in poor position, obviously, by just a point. And to Jules's point, City have dropped points this year against Southampton, Crystal Palace, who've played in that low block. They've lost at home to Tottenham Hotspur, who I don't think anybody in the rest of City's games have that pace up front to expose City on the counter-attack. As hard as it is, I just feel that City somehow hang on and get it done. And that taking nothing away from Liverpool's run, the run that they've been on. They haven't dropped points at all in the league since early January. So I just feel that if there's anybody who's going to drop points, maybe it's Liverpool. So I'm leaning City, but only just.
Ian?
Well, you have to say it's advantage Manchester City. They're a point clear. They're well capable, looking at that fixture list, of winning all 7, I'd say, from here on in. Liverpool do have the slightly tougher run-in, as Jules was saying. I mean, Spurs at home, you know, Tottenham look a different proposition, don't they, these days? A Merseyside derby, you saw Everton fight like tigers at the weekend, so those aren't going to be easy games. Having said that, Liverpool have won 10 of their last 11. City have dropped a few points, so it is the toss of a coin, but at this stage, you'd have to say a slight advantage, Manchester City.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.